Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And here we have quite interesting person, Mr. Yaya. And he's right now in Australia and from 10 years he's residing in Australia. So let us have an interaction with him. Hello Mr. How are you doing?
Not bad. Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank you having me on your YouTube channel. And I wish all the best. I wish you all the best. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So like can you introduce yourself that where are you from, what do you do and about your job and career?
Yeah. That's a big long questions. Yeah. I'll start with my introduction. Yes, I'm Yaya. Have been living in Australia for about over 10 years. I migrated from Sri Lanka to Australia. Yeah, I'm a social worker by profession, working for non-for-profit organization. Yeah, especially working with young people, delivering training and education pathway so they can find
Mhm.
a job. That's a very brief introduction about myself. Yes. Uh, um, yeah.
And like what do you have migrated to Australia? Like I think you have been living in Australia for 10 years. So why have you migrated to Australia? Like what was the reason?
Yes, I do have pull factor and push factor to migrate to Australia. Like, I have worked for non-for-profit organization back in Sri Lanka, NGO in a war area where the war happened. So after the war in 2009, the people who work for NGO, like humanitarian workers, are at risk. At the same time, I got my close family member in Australia, so for me it's easy to migrate it, to Australia. I thought that in Sri Lanka I wouldn't be able to make my life peaceful life. I thought is Australia would be the best country for me to restart my new life. So I choose Australia to migrate. Yes,
So
I'm here
like
now.
no, okay, fine. So like getting a job in Australia is quite easy because I see a lot of people migrating to Australia. So like it is easy to get a job or it is very difficult.
It is not easy to get a job, but it is easy if you have a qualification and experience. For an example, few jobs you can get a job with your qualification back in your country. If I can say, IT is one of the top list. Engineering, if you have a experience and the qualification back in your country, yes, but it's not statistically, but what my understanding, even you are a doctor here, you need to come and have an exam, you need to pass the
Mhm,
exam to get a job. But most of the time the first job is really hard. Once you get a first job, then it's easy to get a job. So
mhm,
it's not easy to get a job in Australia. How,
okay.
however, if you have studied in Australia, like if you have complete any certificate course or diploma, then
Mm,
there will be a opportunity to get a job.
okay, fine. And like, can you explain about your job? Like, which kind of job you are doing? Like you said to me that you do job in something, and you are also a RJ. So can you like explain a little bit about your career and about your job? Like, what are you doing in Australia right now,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
from how
My
many years you are
passion,
doing
my
that?
passion My passion is working with people, working for people. So ever since I graduated, I have been working with internally displaced people, then asylum seekers, then refugee. Back in my country, I work for internally displaced people due to the war and other emergency. Especially I for working with children. Then when I move into Australia, I work with asylum seekers who
Mm,
came by boat to Australia and seeking asylum. Then again, I'm working with refugees. So my works all related to very vulnerable people who are in need. At the same time, recently I have focusing on more youth-related program. Currently, I am in a education, training, and employment program where I can provide trainings. I can help them to find a job, and also showing them the career pathway. So
mm,
that's my professional side. But in my personal interest, I am RJ. I'm a radio jockey at local community radio in my mother tongue. So I have been doing that one for about 7 years now. And also I'm do some MC, master of ceremony, for musical concert in Australia. The musician and the singers come from South India, and they
Mm.
do musical concert here. I have done few. I do stage performance. I do acting, dramas, and also movies here, local movies here. So that
Oh.
I got that did that part as my hobby or passion. Yes, it's
Mm.
all volunteering. It's all volunteering. So
Mm.
that's makes me happy as well as keep me busy. Yeah.
Okay, means like you are completely following your passion. Can you say that like you're completely following your passion?
That's right. I when I was young, I want to become a media person, like reading news or hosting program in a radio. But in my back in my country, that can be a professional career that can't make money. And also, we were told that parents, you need to study and focus on your education. So I focus on education and get to uni and complete my degree. But when it's coming to Australia, I got a better job here, settled down here, and also it's not like back in our country we don't have much people speaking same language, sharing same culture. So I got more free time, spare time. So I focus on my childhood passion, that's hosting a radio. So it's volunteering. I'm not getting any single penny, volunteering, and I'm gaining experience, and I'm yeah happily doing that one. Yes.
Fine, fine. And so, like, how you handle these kind of things? Okay, as you said that you are doing a lot of things. You are working, you are doing job, and you are a RJ. You are
Yeah.
and so like, how you handle these many times at a time? Like, is there
It's
any
not
secret?
always, it's not always I'm busy. It depends on okay, here it's a four different climate, weather: summer, winter, autumn. So it's during the summertime, it will be busy, more programs, more outdoor activities. When it's come winter, we all stay at home, not doing much thing out there. So it's not always throughout the year. So here and there, it's yeah, it's kind of if it is a 9 to 5 work, it's 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. That's a way I'm managing. It's not kind of, it's not, I haven't feel that it's hard, but still I have my family support and have to sacrifice few things, but I'm managing. It's not a big scale, it's not a big scale. Throughout the year I would do like two concerts. Yeah, not 10 concert, two concert.
Uh,
That's the big, yes.
so like in Australia, are you living with your family or you are living with like a single?
I'm with family. Even my close family members are with me. Even my relative back in Sri Lanka. Even my classmate back in Sri Lanka. So I'm living in a place where more Indian and Sri Lankans living, and I'm surrounded by my own people. So
Mm.
I still feel that yes, sharing same culture, food, parties, catch-ups, everything.
Mm.
Yes. And in
Okay.
a lot of Indian
Uh,
restaurants, Sri Lankan restaurants, so having same meal I what I have used to have. Yeah.
uh, Okay, fine. And so, brother, like, tell me something about Australia because I have never visited to Australia, and it is one of my wish, or you can say dream, to visit different countries, and it can be one of the Australia also. So, like, tell me something about the Australia. Like, how is the people there? How is the living hood? Like, how is the scenario? What type of people are there? What type of opportunities are there?
Uh, okay, look, I know you are from India, and also I am more interested about Indian news than Sri Lankan news, and I know more Indian politics than one ordinary Indians know. I am following, I'm following Indian news and stuff and everything.
uh,
Yeah, Australia is a really good country. No discrimination.
mm,
Everyone can live. People are very nice. Respect each other.
mm,
Equally treated. No matter where you come from, what language you speak, what
mm,
religion you follow. They equally respect each other. They treat you as a human. Respect you, and you can even practice your religion, practice your culture, practice your food and everything you can under Australian rules and regulation. Okay,
okay.
so if you follow the Australian rules and regulation and the law, then you are free to live what how you want. You can decide how you want to live. You can
Mm,
live here with the family. If you want to live alone, you can go away and live alone. It's no one going to stop you. If you have studied, you can get a job and earn money. So there's a no discrimination. People are treating you equally and very nice, as well as it's a multicultural country. You can
mm,
see uh, people from all around the world. So it's kind of uh, you need to have money to live here. Everything you need to pay. For having a car is expensive, having a house is expensive, have everything
mm,
is expensive. So for
mm.
living here you need to work hard. If you work hard you can have better life. So
Okay.
this is a land for people who can work hard and settle down. Yes.
Yeah, like everywhere you are, okay, work hard is a common term. You need to work hard everywhere you are. Like you
Yeah.
gonna get nothing without work hard. So like when you visited to Australia first time, okay, so how was your experience? I think you were quite afraid, or what was your experience? Like you survived very easily, or it was difficult for you to survive? So what was the scenario with you?
As I told you before, that I got my close family members living here. So, in terms of getting information, so it's totally new country, totally new language, new system. In terms of getting information, figuring out how to solve this problem. For an example, open a bank account, getting a SIM
Mm,
card, buying a phone, getting a driving license,
mm,
paying your bills, and all are different. So for that um, part, I got my support from my family members, close family members. They advise me, they teach me those things. So
mm,
first 3 months was quite hard period for me. This is
mm,
new country and I couldn't able to secure a job. I was in my room and thinking what to do and how to do. I couldn't figure out. So, however, I have started to do a course, more a short course, and after the 1 month course, I could able to secure a casual job. So once you get a job and once you get a money, then you feel confident and then
mm.
you keep going. So
No.
that was my casual job, but it's not related to my career. So it took me to get back to my career 2 years. So after 2 years only, I could able to become a case worker in NGO. Yep, it's differ person to person. Yep.
Okay, fine. So my next question is that like tell me about your journey in the learning English. Like you speak very good, okay, and you have worked as a RJ also. So tell me something about your journey, that how you improve English and what was your situation when you were learning English.
Okay,
Yes.
when I came into Australia, I thought my English is pretty good enough to have a conversation because I have
Mm.
studied English as a lesson back in my country, and also I complete my degree in English back in
Uh,
my country. We use English only for education, reading book and answering the question on the paper, even not talking to each other. When I
mm,
come here, I thought that okay, I thought that my English is pretty good. But when you come into Australia, it's totally different. They have different slangs, different accent,
uh,
different way of talking. So my confidence level went down all of the sudden. I couldn't able to communicate with people. So what I did, I learned from people. I got few friends, talking to the practice my English with friends, and
mm,
then what I did, then I want to do something more. So what I did, I watch a YouTube video and write it down on the paper. Write it down
okay.
on the paper, and then again watch and repeat it. That's the first strategy I have done. Second one, when I talk to others, first I want to withdraw. I just want to answer the question and withdraw. I don't want to make a conversation or engage with them because I thought that it would be wrong if I start to talk. Maybe it goes wrong. Then I decided, okay, I need to listen the others when especially when the native English speaker, Australian speak. I need to carefully listen, carefully watch their lip movement, and then
Mm,
also engage them. Then what I did, I copied. So whenever the native English speaker answer any questions, I copied the sentence or phrase and I use again for another situation. Whenever I face the same situation, I use that one.
mm,
So copy and paste. And also then after that you need to think in English. So for an example, I hardly spent one no, I spent 1 month only for English. I deleted all the my social medias, whatever comes on my mother tongue. I unfollow that one. I only follow the English and only listen the English. Only watch English movie. Also 1 month. Hardly practice that one. Once I reach the next level, then I come back
mm,
to normal. There's a different strategy I'm using. Even still, I copy people whenever I go to meeting. Whenever I talk to someone, if they say
mm,
something new, okay, that's a new nice sentence I can use. So I copy it and I write it on the paper and keep it with me, and I use whenever my turns
mm,
come. Yeah, there are a lot of strategy here and there. Every time when you move, it depends on your level, what level you are
mm,
in. You can, yes. So I'm not focusing on a grammar much, focusing on
mm.
the writing. I'm doing a lot of writing emails, writing reports. So I
Right.
I copy other email. When others sending emails, I read carefully and how they structure their words, how they structure your sentence. I learn
Mm.
from them and I use that one in for my emailing. Yes,
And like, what is a piece of suggestion would you like to give them? Because like most of the people are watching me right now would be an English learner. Okay, might be learning English or might be in stage of learning English. So, what is a piece of suggestion? Like one, two, or three piece of suggestion would you like to give them how they can learn English very fast, or like how they can improve their communication skills, or how they can have a good command in English?
the more you spend, the more you learn. The more time you spend to learn English, the more you. If you spend 5 hours in a day, you will learn. You would learn more. So
Wow.
that's one thing. And make your environment English environment. So
English.
atmosphere English environment, like English songs, English movie, English newspaper, English social medias, and talking to people who speak English. So
Mm,
thinking, the more you think in English, then the more you want to learn. Once
mm,
you learn, once you get interest to make a sentence, make a right sentence, make a good sentence, you will get interest to talk to people. Okay, then
okay.
that's a one thing, one suggestion. Another thing, if you want to make a conversation with anyone, engage them for the conversation. For engage them, you need to have preset questions. So if you go for a meeting and you need to have preset question with you, you can
Mm,
ask that question again and again. Even 100 times you attend the meeting, you can talk to same, ask with same question. So that
okay.
bring your confidence level up, then you can talk. So yes, so that are the strategy and advice I can provide. And talk to yourself early morning. Get up, oh, I need to brush my teeth, oh, I need to have my coffee, let's have a coffee. Oh, it's time 9 o'clock, it's a lunch breakfast time, what I'm going to have. It's talking to
Okay.
yourself. in, in
Mm.
in Australia, I have seen many middle-aged to old people. They talk to themselves, especially
Self.
who are staying at home alone, like moms.
Mm,
They talk themselves. And
mm,
also especially who are working everywhere, before they do things, they give an instruction. For an example, if you go to the hospital, the doctor or
mm,
nurse, they give you instruction. Okay, now I am going to give you an injection. So could you
yeah.
please move your hand? I'm going to put a cleaning your hands, now I'm going to inject. Okay, how do you feel? So they give instruction before they do. So
Okay.
if you talk yourself before you do, that's
Mm,
um that's that's will be good. And also you are practicing, giving practice your muscles. Every
mm,
language different muscles. Hindi is using different muscles, Bengali using different muscles, Arabic
yes.
using different muscles, English using different muscles. You need to
Mm,
practice with your mouth, that uh, the muscles can be, help support you to produce
uh,
the words. Yes, that's the
okay,
thing I
means
can do.
self talk is also very important to improve.
Yeah, self-talk. Yeah, self-talk is because you guys are living in a country where not many people talking English. You don't have people to talk English. In here, you don't need to have a self-talk because
Mm,
when you go to
yeah.
the shopping, you can talk to the shopkeeper. Oh, there will be old gentleman. He would like to talk to us. You can spend half an hour and talk to them because they
Uh,
need people to talk. But back in some other country where they're not English as a first language, then you need to create your atmosphere, environment, English environment. Then there's no other way. Either you need to
mm,
use the application, or you need to talk to yourself, or listening things. Listening things
mm,
is a better when you want to produce the sentence, long sentence. Listening English, listen English like a podcast. I'm listening podcast, not a
okay.
lessons like any topic podcast.
Okay.
That's help you to producing your long sentence
Mm,
with the pause, with the up and down, which is really good listening.
okay, fine. Fine, fine. That's great. So I think we have already spent 20 minutes. Okay. So I think we should end up the session now. Okay.
Yep, yeah,
So
it
how?
was.
Hmm. So how was the talk? Like you enjoyed or what was that?
I really enjoyed, and I feel that we don't have enough time. I need to talk more.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
because
things to share, but we can do it next time. And it was
yeah,
really nice that I could able to share my experience, which is not structured. Whatever come on my mind, I share. But I haven't prepared anything. I haven't put any list, because I know what question you are going to ask, but I haven't prepared because I just finished my work. It's on
uh,
my way back to work. I haven't got
uh,
time to prepare, but
uh,
it's a real. Whatever I share
yeah,
with you is genuine,
uh,
and it's what happened to
uh,
me. And
yeah,
I do have more experience to share. Maybe next time
yeah.
we can do that one.
So
And
yeah,
yeah, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the
yeah.
best to your YouTube channel becoming popular and becoming more viewers. And I really uh, amazed that in your younger age you have started a YouTube channel and started to doing this YouTube channel, which help you to improve your communication skill and connecting with other people all around the world, which
Yes.
makes you a great person. Exposure, networking is more important
Very
in
important.
this time. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yes, thank you so
Yes.
much for having me.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, brother, like for giving your precious time, okay, in spite of your lot of works and you are busy, okay, and you give time for my podcast. Thank you so much. Okay.
No problem. We'll see you soon
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, yeah. We will
Okay.
see you soon. Thank you.